Hello everyone, and welcome to another video here in my studio. This is another video that I've been wanting to record, and I'm finally having the chance to do it, and it's my planner lineup. So I may or may not have done a planner lineup video already, maybe at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But now that we are in the last week of March, this typically happens that the planner lineup kind of gets tightened up, maybe gets changed up a little bit, and then you start to have your flow. And you're like what you have going on, not many changes are going to be happening anymore, and you're going to kind of carry that forward throughout the year. So that's where I'm at right now. So I wanted to come back in and show you guys what I have lined up for 2023 because it has shifted. So what I decided is, I think I've already gone over this one. This is a pocket-sized Filofax ring binder. And it's so cute and so beautiful in pink. And then I also got the matching A5. It's the same planner but different size. So this one's A5, this is pocket size. And what I love about these Filofax covers is, number one, that they're real leather, so I know they're going to be really durable. And the second thing is, a lot of Filofax covers come with silver hardware, and I'm a gold girl. So I really love that their centennial edition, their 100-year celebration, they released these limited edition covers that have gold hardware, and I'm in love with them. So I had to get both. They're not easily available everywhere because they've been out for a while. I think they came out probably into late 2021, I would imagine, because they were 2022 dated planners. So, but you can still find them, I believe. They came in some other colors as well, very limited, and they're all numbered because I think they made 700 of each. So I really love this because of the pale pink and because of the gold hardware and because of the leather. I'm not normally a ring planner girl. I'm usually a disc planner girl, but I have modified my pages in here to perform like a disc planner, but it is rings. And I've gone through that before, but I'll show you again. So basically the rundown is, this pocket planner is my list planner. So it's an ongoing list planner. It's not dated, and I'll go into it with you so you can see how it is. But it's not dated, and it just contains a whole bunch of categories and lists that I keep to kind of keep me organized and on task. And then the A5 is my daily planner, and it also serves as a journal. So it's my appointments, you know, things coming up, birthdays, things like that, and I also journal in it. And it's also my budget planner, and I'll show that to you. I'll show you the inside in just a moment here. So we have my list planner, we have my daily planner and budget planner, and then here I've decided to go this route for my memory planner. So journaling, lists, memories. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside for now, and I'm just going to start with the big one first. So this is a Happy Planner Big. It is the Work Life series, so it's very neutral, you know, nothing cutesy about it, very classy and neutral. And again, it's big, so it's 8.5 by 11 inserts. And what I decided to do with this, when I saw this cover, it's just really, really, really neat. I like the binding, and I really love the way they designed this planner. And to me, it just reminds me of a photo album. And so I thought, you know what? Let's turn this into a memory planner with photos, because it'll stand really nicely on a shelf. It's dated 2023 and all that good stuff. So I decided to go that route, and I'm going to show you how I lay that out. I decided to buy 2 of them because I realized after adding my photos in, it's going to get quite thick. So I'm anticipating I will need 2 binders for the 1 year. And there's a whole bunch of pluses with that as well, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But I got them on clearance at Hobby Lobby for I would say $12. They were 11 something. So now is a really great time to buy these. If you're inspired by this video and you want to go this route, now's the time. Anyway, and then you can always back plan. But they also come in a classic size. So my sister is also going this route and doing her memory planning just like this, but she decided to go with the classic size while I went with the big. All right, so let's look at this. So again, I'm just gonna have January through June in this one. And then I have another one set up right here. I'll go ahead and bring it over. This one is already set up for July through December. Okay, so this will be the second half. And you can kind of see it's got a lot of space, and that will accommodate, hopefully, all the photos for 6 months. Okay. So let me show you how I did this. So I took out all the pages before this January page, which is the perpetual calendar, the calendar at a view, your nameplate page, and all of that stuff. I took it all out. And then we're going to go ahead and start with January. I added an 8.5 by 11 sheet of just acetate, clear acetate, to protect that divider and keep it clean, because I just want this to be really nice. So there's an acetate there, and the same thing, this is repeated on my second album. And then we go into January, and it has this kind of currently type thing, which I'm not having a use for quite yet, but you never know, I may find something to do with that. But then it kind of goes into my memory planning. So I tried different variations of memory planning, and I ended up zeroing in to just black. I wanted this to look classy. I tried using colors and themes and stickers and die cuts and different ephemera, and I just decided that it wasn't clean looking enough for me and for my taste. I think it's beautiful when other people do it, but for some reason I'm just not very good at that. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna matte all of my photos in black, so they're matted, and then I'm going to use just black boxes to journal. And I really, really like the way this turned out. I think it's really classy, really nice. I don't have to spend too much time during my memory planning thinking about what theme am I going to use, what stickers am I going to use. It's just going to be black and white, and that's the way it's going to be throughout all of 2023. So I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about that. I just have to spend the time printing the photos and doing a little bit of journaling about the photos, and that's it. Another thing that I wanted to mention is a lot of times like the photos that you have for one day doesn't necessarily fit in one vertical column. Here's January 28th as a perfect example. I went to go visit my nephew, and so this picture, this one, this one, this one, and this journaling box are about that day. So for me, it didn't always have to land and me put all the pictures and journaling in one day. I used a very handy automatic inking or self-inking date stamp that I got on Amazon. I'll link it below, just to kind of tie some of the journaling back to a date when it's not specifically placed in that vertical column. So basically, I wanted to just put my photos in here, and the photos are for this week, but not necessarily placed on the specific day. So I'm kind of giving myself that grace. So I'll just kind of flip through here. Now on this particular week, I have a little mini insert here because I wanted to journal a little bit more about these pictures, and I ran out of room, and I just really wanted to focus on these. So I just added this mini filler paper that I had in my stash. I dated it here with that same date stamp that I was telling you about, and then I just stuck it in this week. So you can do that as well if you want to elaborate more on your plans and you run out of room within this week. Just add another page, you can add a big size filler paper, classic, mini, I mean, all of it will fit in here. And so I just kind of stuck that in here. So I wanted to mention that too. So we'll just go on. And I even added like kind of world news type stuff here when Lisa Marie Presley passed away. And then I even take photos off Instagram and stuff like that. So they're not necessarily pictures that I've taken, but they're pictures that I want to capture of my family. So I'll go ahead, like these three are a perfect example of pictures that I stole from various Instagram pages of my family, so I can include them in here. So as you can see, it's very uniform. Everything just kind of stays the same, and I really, really like the look of it. I think it looks really good. Here, this was January 23rd, and it was just one day, and I took all these pictures in one day, so I went ahead and just put them all here. I didn't worry, you know, about crossing over into the 24th and 25th, and then I just put a sticker here to mark that this was January 23rd. And then we go into February. I haven't done anything with the monthlies yet, and I don't know that I will. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go back and think of something for that. But then here is the last part of January and the beginning of February. And then it looks like this week I didn't have too much going on, but there's a little bit. A little bit more. And I'm not sure, you know, when I went back to look at this before I started filming this video, I'm not sure why I wrote directly onto the planner in this instances. I think maybe this is the week that I decided that I was going to use black boxes. So I think I did this, and then I was like, hey, I kind of like the way it looks with just black. And then I went ahead and started doing the boxes. So, and then what I did is I went back, took apart all these spreads, replaced the photos, and did them with boxes. So that's why these are all with boxes. I think this is probably the week that I discovered that I was going to do that. So it's got a little mixture of both. And then this is my birthday on February 20th. I turned 51, and I have a little bit of memories here. And then this is when I stopped. I have to continue and catch up today, so that's what I'm going to do. So maybe I'll even record another video of that process. So I need to catch up with this last week in February, and then most of March still has to be done. But as you can see here, my sister and I went to Disneyland, and I was just so excited and inspired when I got back that I went ahead and printed pictures. And I have this guide map from Disneyland and our ticket, and so it's going to go into this week. So I've already printed that and just kind of stuck that in there. So I need to tack those down and do my journaling, and that's about it. So that's what I'm doing for my memory planning. Again, I love it. I think it looks really nice, really classy. I feel like it'll stand the test of time. You know, it doesn't have like any elements in it that are going to become outdated decoratively. So yeah, so that's what I decided to do there. And I think it's going to turn out really good. So I just got to keep up with it. So that is that. Memory keeping. So I have 2 albums for that. And then we'll go into my regular planner. So here is my daily planner. And I've just kind of set this up like this. This actually goes in here. I just have some little stuff to make it look cute. So I believe this is from the Planner Society. This is from Plan So Cute. It's just a little die cut that I printed, cut, and put a hollow overlay in. So we just have her peeking right here. Her name's Connie. And then I have some washi and just, you know, some magnetic clips, a paper clip. I have another die cut of a planner here. I have a Simply Gilded B6 insert right here with some paper, just to make it look pretty. Then we go into my planner, and you'll see a trend here. I like to put these clear acetate sheets in the beginning of every planner. I feel like it just protects everything, makes everything look really clean. So that is that. And I'm finally comfortable with my lettering that I actually wrote in my planner. Thank goodness my name only has 4 letters. Okay. So we'll kind of go into this. I do not care for these dividers at all, but I liked the horizontal layout, so I just went with them. I'm kind of thinking I may even put a piece of scrapbook paper from the Planners Anonymous monthly kits. I'll put the January kit. I'll put some patterned paper right here just to cover it up, because I really do not like it. Okay, then my monthlies for my regular planning, I don't really use them much. Nor do I use this kind of month at a glance. And then here is my horizontal. So you'll see a lot of journaling there. And I used to put pictures into my planner. So I would do my memory planning, journaling, and regular daily planning all in one planner in my B6 Dutch Door Daily. which you can find on my channel. But I decided to do it a little bit different this year. I really like the idea of a dated planner. And to tell you the truth, the Filofax pink with gold hardware planner cover is what drove this decision. I was like, I gotta make it work. This planner is so pretty. And as you can see, I have number 381 of 750. It's stamped there in gold. Anyway, but it's working for me. I thought, wow, I'm gonna have to get used to this, blah, blah, blah. No, it's actually really working for me. I really like it. I'm still using my cute stickers. I'm using Planners Anonymous, you know, and it's not so bad. Like I said, I really love that it is predated and I don't have to date it. So, and here I did add a picture. I had added this picture to my planner before I decided to do a separate photo album. And I decided to keep this here just because this ring that my husband bought me was so pretty that I wanted to keep it in there. And then I just journaled about it a little bit here. I'm just gonna flip through here so you can kind of see how that's working for me. It's really working. And then, you know, if I need more space to journal, I can always add a half sheet or something like that. And, you know, I'm just not really worried about that too much. And as I've been going along, and it's been 3 months now, I have plenty of time for my plans and for a little bit of journaling. So this particular monthly spread, I decided to decorate a little bit just because I was so excited about Go Wild in Washington, D.C. I did not attend, but I did decorate my planner in excitement for everyone else who got to attend. So I went ahead and put a little countdown and all of that. And then I used Planners Anonymous Go Wild stickers, printables, all that good stuff, washi and everything to decorate the month of March to commemorate Go Wild. So here is again when I went to Disneyland, 21,159 steps. That's probably the most steps ever. Okay, so then this week, this particular week on March 8th was when I had a very, very bad hand injury. Really bad. Gruesome, gross, but thankfully not very painful, which is really odd. It was really weird throughout the whole thing. I mean, when I hurt myself, obviously it hurt because I smashed my finger really, really bad. It broke it, and it needed reconstruction and everything. It was disgusting. So thank goodness there are no pictures in here. There will be pictures in the memory planning one. I'll be sure to skip through that if I ever do flip through because it's gross. But anyway, so after this day, and actually even this day, all my journaling is with my left hand. Because, yeah, my right hand was out of commission. Even this little lettering was with my left hand. So I actually enjoyed it, believe it or not. It was a challenge for me, and I really liked that. So I started practicing my hand lettering just on regular hand lettering paper. I practiced it with my left hand, and it was very therapeutic. Very wonderful. So continued with writing with my left hand, and then in this week, this is writing while putting the pen like in a different area right here instead of right here. And so I wrote those with that, and then I ended up going back to my left hand because this was just too weird. And then on this day, which was last Friday, I started writing with my right hand again. Thank goodness. So that is that. And then this is the current week. I just wrote spring because it's like, does not feel like spring. It's raining a lot in Southern California and things like that. These little labels were still written with my left hand because I put them in my planner as I was planning for the month of March and after my hand had been injured. So it's still wonky, but there's my right hand writing. And then I created my bookmark for the current week with just another clear piece of acetate and some scalloped edging from the Planner Society. Okay, so that is that. And then, you know, there's no plans in here because, you know, just none yet. Okay, and then, so I have half a year in here. I have through June is in here. And then starting right here is when my budget section starts. So I just separated it with a little shine sticker, studio large. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call. Anyway, so, and then this is where I start my budget planning. And it just kind of looks like this. So this is called their Erin Condren's compact vertical, and I really love it for budget planning, because the way I budget plan is I use my clean color dots. Anything that's in blue I have to manually pay. Anything that's purple is an automatic payment. Anything green is a deposit. And it just really works for me because I like to see what is happening every day, right? And then I usually put a weekly total right here in this little blank section, because that means that that's how much money I need to have in the bank in order to cover that week's bills. And it just goes on and on and on. So that's how I budget. And then February, and so on and so forth. So it's again another 6 months. Here is my current week. So really there's no stickers or anything going on here. This is just all my clean color dot markers and what I need to pay when, and that's it. So my budget is in here. Now, when I archive the planner and when I archive the budget, they will go into their own separate binders. I only keep the 6 months in my current daily binder. The 6 months are in here, and then once they're completed, they get moved out into their own separate binder. So at the end of 2023, I'll have my regular planner in one binder, and then I'll have my budget planner in another, separate. So only keep them together. That way I don't have to bring along 2 planners with me. If I go somewhere, I just bring my one and it contains my budget. Okay, and then here's another scalloped edger on acetate for the current week of my budget planner. Then I just have a little pocket page here with some rainbows from the Honeybee Shop, the page lifter, and then I have an A5 Erin Condren Traveler's Notebook in here with Hello Kitty because she's adorable, and so I just kind of keep that in there. And then the Filofaxes always come with this long notebook. I had intended to cover it with scrapbook paper, but it doesn't really show back here, so I haven't done it. I have it covered with this beautiful Hello Kitty gold foiled notebook. And so that is it for my planner. So I just keep it open like this on my planner desk. So I'll go ahead and put that where it goes, and then we'll move on to the pocket size. Okay. So then the last in my lineup is this little tiny list planner. Again, it's the Filofax Centennial Anniversary Planner. And I'll open that, and it looks like this. So I did add a couple of things since recording and showing this previously. Let me go ahead and see if I can zoom in. Zoom. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so we'll zoom in because this thing is so tiny. It's so cute. So again, my numbered, it's 246 of 750 made. Just love this little thing. It's so cute, and I can take it with me even in my Stony Clover fanny pack. I usually use a fanny pack these days, and so this fits in there just fine. So I have a Simply Gilded pen in here that's pink and gold. It's perfect. I have a highlighter, a mild liner, just a nice gray, and then I have a Hello Kitty gold pen in here as well, just because. Then I used some shine sticker stickers. This is a Plan So Cute tab bow. These are Plan So Cute. This is Planners Anonymous, the PA University kit that came out. So I just used that. And then I have a 2023 calendar. This is what came with the Filofax. So I just kept just that portion. And then again, you know, my acetate with the glitter edgers, nothing new here. And then one thing that I did add is these alphabetical dividers or tabs. Very similar to back in the day when you had an address book. exactly like that. Okay, so I just have an acetate sheet with the tab, and this just helps organize my lists. So I did always keep them in alphabetical order, but I found that it was too hard for me to jump from, you know, the A's to like the middle to M's or N's, not knowing really where that starts and stops. So I thought, you know what, I have to add tabs to this to kind of organize a little bit better so it really works for me. So I'll just give you an example. So under G and H, I have some gift ideas whenever I kind of think of something for someone. And then my home, you know, different things that I want to do in the home. And then on I and J, I have my husband, his kind of honey-do list. And as you can see, you can't really put a honey-do list on a specific day or even a specific week or even a specific month because they don't get it done. And then you got to carry it over into the next month. So I was kind of tired of doing that. My poor husband, I'm picking on him. But anyway, I was tired of doing that. So I was like, you know what? No, all my lists are going to be running lists. And if I ever need to look at what I need to do, what errands I need to run, and all of that, that's not date specific things, I will still jot down in my planner, and it won't even make it in here because I'm going to get it done that week or whatever. But for ongoing lists, that's what I use this planner for. Okay. Things I want to do for Lisa Love Studio, for my channel. Oh, you'll see here on the Wise for YouTube, I wanted to do my planner lineup. So I can check that sucker off because we are recording it right now. Boom. I wanted to do a marker storage video. Boom. And I wanted to do a paper storage video. Boom. So if you want to see anything else, go ahead and comment below and I'll add it to this list. I know one of them that you guys have suggested is you wanted me to do a full instruction on my handmade planner covers. Okay, so that's now in there. And I will get that done soon. So you can see how that works. So I just have different categories, self-care, things that I want to sell, want to kind of get listed in Facebook groups, things I have to mail out. So it says to send, to sew. I have to do some alterations for my husband. And then for my shopping list, I have 4 different stores that I shop at. So I have a drugstore, Smart & Final, Costco, and Vaughn's. So because of that, I have 4 different lists. I have a Smart & Final, then I have my Costco list is in here under C's. There it is right there. And then I have my Vaughn's. So I don't have just a shopping list. I have it very specific on where I'm going. And then I have my drugstore. Whether it's CVS or Walgreens, it doesn't matter to me. I just know these are drugstore purchases that I have to do. And you can see that was writing with my left hand. Anyway, so this really works for me. I love it. I love the way my little tabs came out. They just came out so cute. And then I have a little divider here, another glitter edger, some more little cute stickers. And then this is just blank checklist paper that I can insert when I need it. And then the ruler that came with my Filofax, commemorating their 100 years. And then I have a heavier piece of acetate here that just has these little post-it notes for no reason whatsoever, but that they're cute. Because I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't used not one of them. And it's already going into April, but they're so cute. And they're just here and they're cute if I need them, but I don't think I will. And then I have a little pocket that I made, again, out of the Planners Anonymous kit. Super cute. Another piece of acetate to protect my stuff. And then this is an example of the Filofax notebook that comes with the planners that I covered in decorative paper just so it would be adorable. And then one other thing I wanted to mention is I had said at the beginning of this video that I'm not normally a ring planner, but what I did was I am using the rings as if it were discs. And what I mean by that is I just slit all the holes so that they pop in and out like this, just like a disc planner, because that's one thing I do not like, is opening and closing rings. I just don't like it. I mean, everything in this whole planner comes out like that. Same thing with my budget and my daily planner. It's on rings, but everything comes out as if it were on discs. So that's how I managed to accept rings. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Well, I don't know. These planners are so cute and they only come with rings. So I don't know. Another thing I wanted to show you is for that Centennial edition with Filofax, they also have this great pink pen. So I have this in my regular planner. And again, it just says Filofax 100 years here, and it's just this beautiful matching pale pink. This, you can see now that this Simply Gilded pen doesn't quite match exactly, but it's close enough, and I wanted a pink and gold pen in each planner. So I'll put this one back into my daily, and then I'll show you this little guy too that was part of their Centennial collection. This is a keychain, and it's a little tiny itty bitty planner. It's so cute. It's just so cute. I don't know why it's not focusing, but it's adorable. Let's see. Nope, doesn't want to focus. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, so this little guy just has some little post-it notes, and it's just adorable. It just sits on my desk. I didn't put it on my key ring. I bought two just because if I did put it on my key ring and it got messed up, I would have a backup, because I just think it's adorable. So yeah, so that is my planner lineup. I love it. Very simple. I think last year, I had 5 different planners. I was also doing lettering practice weekly, and so that's something I'm not doing this year, so that got taken out of my lineup. I can't remember what else I had. But anyway, so I had 5 last year, and now we have 3. And pretty happy with it. So that is that. If you have any questions, just let me know below, but I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's going to be great. It's working so far, so good, and I will have another video very soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Thank you. I'm back really quick. I almost forgot to mention something. For the black boxes that I'm using in my memory planner, I'm using the Mojo JoJo Plans black box sticker book. And I bought several of, oh, see, this is something I already lettered from my Disneyland page. But anyway, I bought several of them so that I don't run short at the end of the year. So this is exactly what I'm using in that. And then I also bought the black shapes, just in case I want to incorporate these as well. So how awesome is it that these are all just black boxes and black shapes that I can use in my big memory planner to have it nice and neutral. So I wanted to mention that as well. I almost forgot. So I just wanted to add this. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.